did you realize, because part of what I really like to talk about with people is when they realize that they could make a living make a career out of what it is that, you're doing right now. When did you realize, when was that moment, and take us back to that time when you were like, oh, I can do this, like I can be a tattoo artist?
It's an interesting question because I grew up kind of on my own without any parental support.
Okay.
And so I started working really young, like at 15, and I was so concerned with just making a living and being stable that when tattooing kind of found me in my life, I was really concerned that I had a friend that asked me if I wanted to learn, and this was a time when tattooing was kind of like really interesting, I would say outlaw type of career, because it was just hidden, it wasn't on TV, it was like this mysterious profession. But I was drawn to it because of the artists that I had met. They were travelers, and they're really like great artists and deep thinkers. I mean, they're talking with people all day long as a tattooer. So the guys I met young, I thought it was so cool. And then one asked me if I wanted to learn. And I was about 16, 17, and I was just like, fuck, can you make a living doing that?
Right.
So, a lot of people maybe get into tattooing because they're like, oh, it's my passion, art, And for me, my passion was just kind of like clean survival as a young kid by myself. So it wasn't really a matter of if I knew I could make a living doing it. It was like I had to make a living doing it. So the interesting part of the first 2 years were really hard. Just because it was like, holy shit, someone's blood, their lifelong art sitting there. Like, it was just like overwhelming. But,
no pressure.
But the life pressure of like, you have to pay for your rent, pay for your food, like you're on your own. It was just like, I had to make it work. So there was some tough times in the beginning as a young kid, and it was a lot harder to build a clientele. Now you can do some good work on the internet, show it on Instagram, and build one kind of in a different way. But there you really had to be diligent, had your work go out, and people would see it in the field, and not as much on the computer. And so it took longer to build a reputation then. So it was a tough couple years. I had some weeks where I made zero money.